Guys, Triple H Guy 2004 with my WWE Friday Night SmackDown report part 1 for Friday night, June 17th. So, here we go. We open up with a Randy Orton coming out and being like, basically he said that everybody knows that he has a concussion, a legitimate concussion that he, got hurt over in Spain. And he hasn't. I believe they did a legitimate test, whatever test they do for concussions, and we haven't got the results for those yet. But if I find out those, I will pass along those to you. I'll throw a video up of it. So he comes out and he basically says, I know that the general manager, either Teddy Long or the Raw anonymous general manager, said that he couldn't compete at Capital Punishment without being having this test. The results come back in his favor that he can compete, and so he basically says, I don't care. I'm competing on Sunday whether I'm supposed to or not. And then basically goes on a little bit. Christian comes out and he's like, well, I believe you're the reason you should. I'm glad I gave you an excuse that because I'm gonna beat you on Sunday, and it's not gonna because you're gonna you have a concussion. I'm gonna beat you on Sunday because I'm better than you, and so that's how that ends. And we go into the first match of the night. We have a rematch 6-man tag match from Monday Night Raw this past Monday. We have Ezekiel Jackson tagging up with Cara and Daniel Bryan. And then on the opposing side, they have Ted DiBiase, Cody Rhodes, and Wade Barrett. This was a pretty good matchup. We had back and forth action. Sin Cara did pretty good. They didn't have that stupid lighting that they usually do for Sin Cara. They had like the regular lighting. You could actually see the crowd seemed into this match. Sin Cara, did some of his spots. And then, we saw all the competitors in this match. And it was a pretty good tag match. And Daniel Bryan ended up winning with, I believe, a standing drop kick in the corner. And then on one of the guys, I believe it was Ted DiBiase, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have any notes in front of me. I'm doing this on the fly, so I'm just doing it by memory. And sometimes I get a little combobulated. So, or no, I believe that it was either Wade Barrett or Ted DiBiase. Maybe it was even Rhodes. I don't remember. Sorry, guys, but Bryan gets the standing drop kick in the corner, and he gets the pinfall. Even though the pinfall didn't look like he really got 3, it looked like the guy got his shoulder up. At the 3 count, and the referee called it a 3 count, so Daniel Bryan, Sin Cara, and Ezekiel Jackson picked up the victory. And then we see a match between, we go to break, and before that, we see a promo from Sheamus saying, I'm on cloud 9. Oh, sorry. Before the matchup that I was just talking about, Teddy Long came out, or was on the screen, and announced that, Randy Orton can't compete here tonight, but we will have a match between Christian and Sheamus in the main event. And if Christian wins, it's just a singles match if Randy Orton could pass the test at Capital Punishment. And if Sheamus wins, it will be a triple threat match. So that's announced for the night. And we go into after the match I was talking about. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated. We see a promo in the back with Matt Striker and Sheamus. Sheamus says he's on cloud 9. Matt Striker asked him, how does he feel about this? And he's like, I feel on cloud 9, fella. And we see Sheamus basically, say, I'm going to beat Randy Orton for the again, and I'm going to beat Christian again. It doesn't matter who I go against. And I'm going to reclaim my, the championship. This would be his first World Heavyweight Championship if he won. Of course, he won the WWE Championship before, twice. So, and then we come back from the break after that other match I was talking about. Sorry, back to it. We go into a match with Jinder Mahal versus Vladimir Kozlov. Jinder Mahal gets the victory. It was kind of, a little back and forth matchup, not too much, nothing special. And we see Jinder Mahal pick up the victory with a full Nelson slam maneuver, 1, 2, 3. And then we go to break, and we come back with an interview with the Big Show. The Big Show comes out and says, talks about Alberto Del Rio running him over, and before he can basically get anything out, Teddy Long comes out and he says, there's going to be criminal charges put on you because of the attack on Ricardo Rodriguez on Monday night, and Big Show gets a little pissed off. Teddy Long announces a match between Big Show versus Mark Henry for tonight. We see Mark Henry come out, and I think either we went to commercial and it came back, and the Big Show, Mark Henry goes into the ring, and Big Show basically demolishes him, so the match doesn't happen. Big Show beats up Mark Henry. Apparently he got brought out on a stretcher. I think that was during the break. And then we come back from break and recaps it a little bit. And then we see a Divas match. Tamina, Rosa Mendez, and who the hell else was in it? I don't remember. It's a typical Divas match. We see Tamina get the win over Caitlyn, AJ, and Natalya. When AJ got tagged in, she kept on doing these elbow things, and she kept on falling down. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I definitely did. So we definitely got some mistakes from AJ. I think she might need to go back down to FCW and train a little bit more. She can't even throw an elbow without falling down. And then what else did we get? So then we go into one of those. We go to commercial, and we come back with. Sorry, I'm kind of going. Oh, we come back with Johnny Curtis, and he's like something. The king of cliches, as Jimmy Cordero said on his podcast show. He comes back and he's like, I'm an NXT winner, and I have an ace in the hole or something like that, so not too much. And then we have one of those stupid dream sequences with President Obama and some of the superstars asking him and questions, and then we see a recap of the matches for Capital Punishment. We go to break, and we come back with a tag team match. I'll talk that more in part 2. So I will see you for part 2. Alright, bye.